Welcome to 6th grade math. Get ready for the lesson. Snacks. The table shows the cost of different snacks at a concession stand. So popcorn is $2, juice pop is $1, and a sandwich is $4. How much would 3 boxes of popcorn cost? So it would be $6 because we would multiply $2 times 3. How much would 4 sandwiches cost? $16. 4 sandwiches times $4 is $16. Find the cost of buying 3 boxes of popcorn and 4 sandwiches. So it would be $22 because we would do 3 times $2 plus 4 times $4. So 3 times $2 is $6. 4 times $4 is $16. 16 plus 6 is $22. What two operations did you use in questions 1 through 3? Multiplication and addition. Explain how to find the answer to how much 3 popcorns and 4 sandwiches cost combined. So we would multiply the price of each item by the amount purchased, then add the products. So we would multiply 3 popcorns times $2 plus 4 sandwiches times $4. Numerical expressions. A combination of numbers and operations like 3 times 2 plus 4 times 4. So you have the numbers and then the operations like times and addition, multiplication and addition. Order of operations tells you which operation to perform first so that everyone finds the same value for an expression. So we have a way to determine what we do first. So P is going to be parentheses. So we're going to simplify the expressions inside symbols like parentheses. So the first thing we always do when we're looking at a numerical expression is we solve everything within the parentheses first. E stands for exponents, like 10 squared. Find the value of all exponents or powers. M and D stands for multiplication and division. Multiply and divide in order from left to right. So the important thing to understand here is if you're looking at the expression from left to right, if there's a division up, this is the division sign first, you do that before the multiplication sign, before the multiplication further to the right. Multiplication and division are the same level, and you do one over the other one based on reading from left to right. And the same thing is true for addition and subtraction. Add and subtract in order from left to right. We'll go over this more. It doesn't make sense right now. Scaffolding questions. We have 6 plus 2 times 5. What is the answer if you add and then multiply? So if we add it, 6 plus 2 is 8 times 5 equals 40. What is the answer if you multiply and then add? So if we multiply first, 2 times 5 is 10, plus 6 is 16. Which answer is correct? Well, if we follow PEMDAS, we know that we have to do multiplication and division before we can add and subtract. So we have to multiply 2 times 5 first, and that gives us 6 plus 10. And then we add that, and it's 16. So the correct answer is 16 if we follow the order of operations. And how do you know? According to the order of operations, you must multiply before you add. Examples. Use order of operations. Find the value of each expression. 4 plus 3 times 5. So if we're thinking about PEMDAS and which operations we're going to go first, multiplication comes before addition. So we're going to multiply 3 times 5 before we add the 4. Multiply 3 and 5, we get 15. So 4 plus 15, Then we're going to add the 4 and the 15, and we'll get 19. Number 2, 10 minus 2 plus 8. So we have in PEMDAS addition and subtraction of the last two letters, and the A comes before the S, but that's not a hard rule. The addition and subtraction are the same level, so we're going to do those in order that they appear in the expression from left to right. So we're going to subtract 2 from 10 first, because that comes first when we're reading from left to right. Subtract 2 from 10, we get 8 plus 8. Add 8 and 8, and we get 16. Check your progress. Use order of operations. Find the value of each expression. 10 plus 2 times 15. So in PEMDAS, multiplication comes before addition. So we are going to multiply 2 times 15 before we add the 10. And we're going to get 10 plus 30. And now we can add the 10 and 30, and we get 40. 16 divided by 2 times 4. So again, multiplication and division are on the same level in PEMDAS. So we're going to, because there's only multiplication and division in this expression, we're going to read it from left to right, and we're going to do the operation that comes first. So in this case, division comes before multiplication. So we are going to divide 16 by 2 first. And we'll get 8 times 4. And now we're going to multiply 8 times 4, and we will get 32. Okay, examples, parentheses and exponents. So we're adding a few layers on to our order of operations. Find the value of each expression. 20 divided by 4 plus 17 times parentheses 9 minus 6 parentheses. So PEMDAS, P, parentheses. We have to do the subtraction inside the parentheses before we can do anything else. So if we subtract 6 from 9, we'll get 3. So now our new expression is 20 divided by 4 plus 17 times 3. So now we have to deal with, we don't have any exponents, but we do have multiplication and division. So the division comes first, so we're going to divide 20 by 4, and that'll give us 5. And then we still have plus 17 times 3. So now we have to do the multiplication, because that comes before addition in PEMDAS. So we will get 3 times 17 is 51. And just a little tip for you, 51 is a number I like to use on quizzes and tests for prime or composite. So 3 times 17 equals 51. It is a composite number, even though it feels like it's a prime number. 5 plus 51 equals 56. So now we have 3 times 6 squared plus 4. And in PEMDAS, so P is parentheses. We don't have any parentheses. E is exponents. We do have exponents, so we have to do that one first. So 3 times 6 squared, which is 36, plus 4. So now in PEMDAS, we don't have any parentheses. We don't have any exponents left. We do have multiplication, so we need to do the multiplication first. So 3 times 36 is 108 plus 4. And now we just have to add the 108 and the 4, and we get 112. Check your progress. 25 times parentheses 5 minus 2 parentheses divided by 5 minus 12. So in PEMDAS, P stands for parentheses, so we need to subtract 2 from 5 first. So we're going to get 25 times 3 divided by 5 minus 12. Nothing else changed except the 5 minus 2 became 3. Now PEMDAS, so parentheses we dealt with, there's no more. Exponents, I don't see any. So multiplication and division. So we have multiplication and division in this problem. And because the multiplication comes first when reading it left to right, we're going to multiply 25 times 3, which is 75, divided by 5 minus 12. Now we have to do the division. So 75 divided by 5 is 15 minus 12. And now we'll just do the subtraction, and there we have the answer of 3. 24 divided by 2 cubed plus 6. So PEMDAS, parentheses, I don't see any. E for exponents, I do see an exponent, 2 cubed. So we're going to do 24 divided by 2 cubed, or 8, because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, plus 6. And now in PEMDAS, no parentheses, no exponents left. There's no multiplication, there is division. So we're going to divide 24 by 8, and we'll get 3 plus 6. And now we only have the addition left, and that is 9. Real world example. Shopping. A Bath & Body Store sells lotions for $5, candles for $7, and lip balms for $2. Write an expression for the total cost of 3 lotions, 2 candles, and 4 lip balms. Then find the total cost. All right. So here is a chart just to kind of organize it a little bit for us. And we're going to find total cost and write an expression and the value. And we're going to say it in words, and then we're going to restate it as an expression. So cost of 3 lotions is 3 times $5 because the lotions are $5 each. Plus, cost of 2 candles is 2 times $7. Plus, cost of 4 lip balms is 4 times $2. So if we rewrite the expression just by condensing it a little bit so it takes up less space than what we have above, we still have the same numbers. It's 3 times $5 plus 2 times $7 plus 4 times $2. Now, we have to figure out the order of operations. So PEMDAS, P parentheses, I don't see any parentheses. E for exponents, I don't see any exponents. Then we have multiplication and division. So there's no division, but there are 3 multiplications. So we're going to do those from left to right. So 3 times $5 is $15. Then you notice the rest of the expression remains the same. So now we're going to do the next one from left to right, which is 2 times $7, and that is $14. So now we have $15 plus $14 plus 4 times $2. So now we have to do the last multiplication, and we end up with $15 plus $14 plus $8. Now we can add these up from left to right. We get $29 plus 8, and then we get $37. Check your progress. Snacks. Alexis and 3 friends are shopping at the mall. They decide to stop for a snack. Each person buys a hot pretzel for $3, a dipping sauce for $1, and a drink for $2. Write an expression for the total cost of snacks, then find the total cost. So just like in the previous example, we're going to find the cost of 4 pretzels. So the pretzels are $3 a piece, so we get 4 times $3. Then we're going to add the cost of 4 dipping sauce. The dipping sauces are $1 each, so we're going to multiply 4 times $1. Then we're going to add the cost of the drinks. We have 4 drinks, so it's going to be 4 drinks times $2. So then we're just going to condense it. It's the exact same expression we have above. We're just going to condense it so we can do some math here easy. And PEMDAS, I don't see any parentheses. I don't see any exponents, but there are multiplication and division, right? So we have multiplication, and from left to right, we'll start solving those. So 4 times $3 is $12. Then we need to solve the next one left to right, which is 4 times $1. And we end up with $4, 12 plus $4. And then we have to solve the last multiplication before we can start adding. So we have 4 times $2, which is 12 plus $4 plus 8. So now we'll solve the addition from left to right. 12 plus 4 is 16, and then 16 plus 8 is 24. Additional examples. Find the value of each expression. 30 minus 10 plus 9. So PEMDAS, no parentheses, no exponents, no multiplication and division, but there is addition and subtraction. Remember, addition and subtractions we address at the same time, and left to right takes priority. So 30 minus 10 is 20 plus 9. And then we can do 20 plus 9 is 29. So number 2, 4 plus parentheses 10 minus 3 parentheses. PEMDAS, we have to solve what's inside the parentheses first, and there is something inside parentheses. So we're going to subtract 3 from 10, and we get 4 plus 7. And there's no multiplication or division, so we can go to addition and subtraction, and we get 11. Number 3, 90 divided by 3 plus parentheses 3 minus 2 parentheses minus 20. We have to solve PEMDAS. Parentheses comes first, so we have to solve what comes inside the parentheses. Take 2 away from 3, and we get 1. So now there's no exponents, but there is multiplication and division. And in this case, it's just division, so we're going to go ahead and do that. 90 divided by 3 is 30, plus 1 minus 20. There's no more multiplication and division, so we can move on to addition and subtraction. And if we read it from left to right, the addition comes first. So we're going to add 1 to 30, and we'll get 31 minus 20. And now there's only one operation left, so if we take 20 away from 31, we get 11. Number 4, 4 cubed plus 5 times 2 minus 1. There are no parentheses in this expression, but there are exponents. So we're going to need to solve that first. So 4 cubed is the same as 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16, times 4 is 64. And now we have 64 plus 5 times 2 minus 1. There are no more exponents. There is multiplication and division. In this case, it's multiplication. So we'll address that next. So 5 times 2 is 10. Now we have 64 plus 10 minus 1. There's no more multiplication and division, so we will go to the addition and subtraction. And if we look at this problem, this expression from left to right, addition comes before subtraction, so we will add 10 to 64. We get 74 minus 1, and that equals 73. Additional examples, number 5, Trina, her 2 parents, and her grandmother eat lunch at Dinah. Each person orders a soda, a sandwich, fries, and dessert. Write an expression for the total cost of the meal, then add the cost. So Trina is 1, her 2 parents, so that's 3, and her grandmother, that's 4. So cost of 4 sodas. Sodas are $1, so it's 4 times $1. Plus the cost of 4 sandwiches, so 4 times $5, and plus cost of 4 fries, so that's 4 times $2, plus cost of 4 desserts, so that's 4 times $3. We're going to condense that expression up again, just so it's easier for us to do the math. And if we're looking at PEMDAS, there's no parentheses, there are no exponents, but there is multiplication. So we know multiplication and division come next. No division, so we can just do the multiplication from left to right. So 4 times $1 is $4. Now we'll do the 4 times $5, which is $20. 4 times $2, which is $8. And then 4 times $3, which is $12. And now there's no more multiplication. There was never division, so we can do addition and subtraction. And there's only addition left, so we'll do the addition from left to right. So 4 plus $20 is $24. 24 plus $8 is $32. And 32 plus $12 is $44. Your homework is page 39 to 40, 1 through 29 odd, 34 through 43 all. Please go to your Google Classroom and do your homework in that assignment. Thank you. Have a great night.